Hello there, lunmad. As you know, on my last video, I lost the soundproofer I use on my camera. In fact, that camera. So I'll be bringing that one over here in a minute and filming with this one. The idea I'm going to show you is about the best one I've come up with at the minute. I've had pieces of tube taken the end, a sponge end or something like that, to behind my helmet. All the way to the back of the bike. Neither were very successful. There's too much resonance through the tube. I might dig a few of my ride videos out and put the different sounds on with the comparisons so you can see. But the idea I'm going to show you now is about the best I've come up with. It's quite simple. A couple of bits of tube, bit of lamb's wool, pipe lagging, and the seam off a fleece hoodie. And that's about all I use. No sticky back plastic in this one, but I use a glue gun. So right, I'll bring that camera over here and I'll start filming on this one. Right, so here we go. Here's the camera I use, and you can see I've glue gunned this piece of pipe. It's just a piece of old windscreen washer pipe I had at home. I basically cut that at an angle like so. And in the front of this camera there was 3 small holes here for the microphone. So I took my angle piece, dropped it on the floor, placed it over the holes and then glue gunned it on. Now the next bit I did, I wanted a piece of petrol pipe. This is a rubber petrol pipe and it fits over that, and I can force it on, and that is basically what I'm going to use. I'll just chop that off a bit. And then I make a bobble over this bit. So you get the general idea, short as possible. But it must have worked off here on that ride the other day, and until it went walkies. So I'll have to make a lanyard for it. But right, what am I after? Right, stage, I suppose like a stage 1. There's a natural bend in the pipe, so I'm going to use the natural bend. I'm going to cut that at a bit of an angle. That's going to be inside the baffle. So cut a bit of an angle on there. And I'm just going to put a marker on there. So I know which way is the front. Right, a bit of lamb's wool I picked up in the field while I was camping. Let's take a little bit of that. Make a sausage, and I'm just going to poke that inside there. Not too tight because I don't want it stuffing up. But enough, I suppose, to go inside. No. So now I have that bit of fluff stuff. Right, this, it's just the seam off a fleece hoodie, and I want that about so long. I've sewed the end up so it's now a closed tube. And I can open that up and I can now slide that inside there. So with a bit of luck it'll all stay together. And now I have that. I'll stick this all together in a little while. And then this is it's pipe lagging sponge. So that's the front. I'm just going to fold that backwards a bit and shove that into there. And basically that is it. That is it. I'm going to glue this up. Right, just burn off these loose bits of wool. Poo stink. Right. Take my glue gun and just glue this together. Come out, you bugger. There it is. Right, that should be the fleece stuck to the rubber. Just going to trim a load of this off. Yeah, I've lost two of these up to now. As I say, I'll make a little lanyard for it, so it might blow off, but at least I'll keep it. Right, back to there. I'm just going to put some glue around the sponge and the fleece now. Probably burn my fingers with this. Ooh. Right. And then with the top, all I did with the top, I'm just going to literally fill this up with glue. Just literally, just to hold it together really. And I've just run out of glue stick. Unplug that now. Trim this off. Right, I wouldn't have to trim this off, it's just to, I suppose, make it a little bit neater. Should have waited for the glue to cool. Sticky all over my fingers. And there we have it. And then literally I clag that on there like so. With that split to the front. There it is, me bobble. and it seems to do the trick. So, right, I'll just stick this bit of video together and I'll get this uploaded. There we go. On my helmet, I don't know, you've probably seen it before on one of my other videos. Just pull this back a touch. Right, there's my helmet. Now, I made this bracket to hold the camera. Now originally I did make it so it hooked in like that and the camera was the right way up. But I thought if you go down, if that's there, it's actually got a chance to go into the visor, if you see what I mean. So I decided to hang it that way up and then hang the camera on upside down, and that way it should be strong enough where it doesn't go in the visor, just this will get bent and the camera will get smashed off. The laggy band, it's just a piece of rubber inner tube, and I plug that over there like that, stretch it in there. What's that? Put that on there. I usually put the lanyard round the strap of my helmet. And clag that on there. And that's basically me setup. And it doesn't seem to work bad actually. For what it is, 60 quid camera. Now I'll find the button. Now if I try to turn this camera on, you'll see the lens sticks, and I think this is because of the ingress of date. Where's the button? There it is, so I have to pull that out and then that's the camera set in motion. But if I turn it off, same thing, or if the batteries go flat while I'm riding, the lens doesn't go all the way in, and it knacks the file, it corrupts the file. So every now and again you'll see me tap the lens, and it's to get it to go back in. So I'll just turn it off, if I can see. There. And that's it. Anyway, there's me sound bobble silencer thing. Quite small, about as big as a walnut. And that's, well, I use this camera doing most of my uploads, to tell the truth. And there it is. So, right, let's go and plug a video together.